Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Slay with Shay. If you don't know me, my name's Shayla Pacheco. We're here to talk about these fake biddies. So let's get right into it because we have a lot of topics to hit. Don't forget to subscribe and all that good stuff because this is not going to be the last video I post about these. So if you don't want to see this stuff, then go ahead and don't do that. But just telling you what's coming up. I just want to point out one thing. I have a video on how I made this background up right now, so go ahead and check that out if you want to check that out. But without further ado, let's get this on the road. First off, I'm going to talk about why I got my boobs done. So basically it's a pretty simple, obvious answer. Like, I just wanted bigger boobs. And before, I was literally like this fucking wall. Like, I literally was like flat as heck. So honestly, I just like wanted to get them since I was like, what, in 13, when I realized like nothing else was coming through for me, you know? I've always been thinking about it, but then I actually met a friend who got hers done, and then it got me like really thinking. Like, I got super like serious about it because her doctor was also Alondra and Elsie's doctor. They're other YouTubers if you haven't heard of them, but they also got their breasts done by him. So I started looking up his work and like researching him. I really loved what I saw. Like, his work is like amazing. So yeah, pretty much from there I made my consultation. It's really easy. Like, you just call them, book your appointment. I don't know about how like COVID and everything is. I think you do like Zoom or something, but this was before that, so I got my consultation in person. Basically, you choose if you want silicone or saline, and then from there, to book your surgery date, you have to put down, I believe it's 500, or that's what I put down, I don't know, but I put down 500 to reserve my surgery date, which was originally going to be in January, but then because I wanted to do their payment plan, so they have a payment plan with a company that you could do. Otherwise you can pay it in full, which is what I actually ended up doing. So, but I obviously saved the money, so it took a while, so it ended up being until May is when I got my surgery. It's May 29th of 2020. Best day of my life. Just kidding. No, I was literally like dying, but we'll get into that. And then who I got them done with. So my doctor is Dr. TANEJA. Put his name, put his Instagram. He's amazing. Like I said, like, his work is mwah, like, oh, I love it. It's definitely like my style of boobs. Go check his work out. The staff is really nice and friendly. They have office in Newport and then Pasadena. So that's where I got him done. The cost. So his cost ranges from like $4,600 and up. And then for silicone, I believe it's $5,500, but don't quote me on these. It should be on his Instagram. But yeah, I don't want to like say my price just because like it's definitely like, it depends on your body, what you want, what type of implant you want. That's a really good price, by the way, guys. Like, that's a really good price for getting them done like in the US. I know a lot of people go over to like TJ or go over to like Mexico and get their body done, which is way cheaper, but I just fell in love with TANEJA, so I wanted to do it here. Saline versus silicone. So I got saline, which is gonna give you the more like rounder fake boob look, I guess. Like, silicone is typically like more natural. Saline is gonna be a little less natural feeling, I guess. But I felt like my friend's boobs who got hers done, like, I mean, I had nothing, so like I was used to like pinching this little like tic tac on my chest, but so when I grab hers, like, it's not like it feels like, oh my god, there's a water balloon inside you, you know. It feels like a boob to me. I don't know. So yeah, I wasn't worried about like that. At first I was gonna get silicone just because of that, but he like prefers saline, and saline is actually like way like safer. Well, this is just what like I've researched and found, but saline's safer just because if it ruptures or pops, basically your boob is just gonna absorb the salt water because it's just salt water. So like nothing happens, you just, you know, urinate it out and then you're all good. Silicone, you can't really tell if it ruptures, and it's just like, it's gel, so it's not gonna leave your body as easily. So yeah, I just got it because it's safer, and I really like the look of how he has them turn out. So that's that. And then how big did I go? So this is a very common question that I've gotten, and honestly, like, I can't tell you a bra size yet. Probably in my next video I'll be able to tell you, because my boobs haven't dropped yet, guys. So I'm not going like bra shopping or anything to get like C cup or whatever size bra. Like, I don't know the cup size yet, so I'm not gonna know that, but I will tell you my CCs. I got the 425 Saline bag filled to 475 cc's. So that's what I ended up going with, and I'm really happy with them so far. We are only 6 weeks out. So usually you don't start seeing what your boobs are gonna like completely like look like until like 3 months. So we're like, what, halfway there? But yeah, so I just want to say something, like, this is 475 cc's on me, but it could be totally different on somebody else. Like, I wouldn't just judge it off of somebody who says like, oh, I got this many cc's, and you're like, oh, I want that. No, like, you should base it off of their height, like their shoulders, like their whole body type is what's gonna like make your boobs look the way they look. But yeah, so just, I really would go with whatever. If you do go to TANEJA, I would really just go with whatever he tells you. I've heard like a lot of people like say that he always told them like, oh, go this number or go this number, but I chose my number, and he basically told me like the day of surgery, like, okay, sounds good, like, sounds great. So I was like, are you gonna like try to argue with me, like, tell me what you want, you know? But he sounded like perfectly fine with my number, so I was like, okay, like, it must be fine. And I'm really like super happy with them. Like, I think they're gonna look amazing. So yeah, that's what I went with. And then just so you know, for reference, I am 5'3" ish. And then my weight is like 125, 130, around there. Oh yeah, just one thing to add, that the clothes you wear to surgery, they have to be like a zip up hoodie and like some sweats, something easy to like get in and out of, basically. Nothing that you have to lift your arms up to like put on, because you're not gonna want to do that after surgery, honey. You're just not. So let me just tell you a little bit about the surgery day. So I did make a video previously about, I made a vlog video on the surgery and everything, so if you haven't seen that, go ahead and watch that one. I seen somebody comment on that video. They asked if like what it feels like to be put to sleep, but basically I'm gonna just explain everything. Okay, so you go in there that day, fill out a bunch of paperwork, wait forever until they call you back. Once they call you back, then you're gonna get into like a gown, which you guys saw, and then you just literally chill there. They come, have somebody put the IV in you. You meet the anesthesiologist, and TANEJA comes in, and then he marks you up. And after that, you're basically like, bam, like, you're going in. Like, after you guys talk and have your little conversation, you're pretty much next, basically. And then they walked me back, and I literally like was thinking, I was like, oh my god, holy shit, like, I'm actually doing this, like, I'm crazy, you know, like, I'm psycho, what am I doing? Like, I'm about to get sliced open. Like, I never had surgery before, so that was my first surgery. And I literally, like, as I was walking back, I literally was saying like, holy shit, holy shit. And the nurse was like laughing at me, and I was like, girl, like, stop, this ain't funny. Like, I'm about to like go to sleep and I'll wake up type shit. So you get in there, they put you on like this metal ass table, and they put your arms out. Yeah, so you're on the table, And then I just remember he was like, all right, you're gonna take a little nap, okay? And I was like, okay. Like, I doubt I'm gonna fall asleep, homeboy, because like I'm hella awake, but that shit knocks you out so quick. Like, you swear, like it starts feeling like warm, kind of, the anesthesia. I remember being like, wow, this kicks in fast, you know, like all shlum. And then bam, like knocked. And then I woke up and they're like, all right, you're all done. And I was like, what? And I looked down and I have boobs, bro. And they're like up here at this point, okay? They're literally like up here. I was like, oh my god, I hope I went big enough. Like, I hope I went big enough. And I turned to the anesthesiologist. I was like, do you think I should have gone bigger? Like, this is me like just waking up from surgery and shit. I was like, do you think I should have gone bigger? And he was like, honey, if you went any bigger, like you would have popped, basically is what he said. And I was like, oh, okay, like maybe I'm good, you know, like maybe it's fine. Yeah, then I got rolled out. I'm literally like so like sleepy out of it. And I just remember wanting my mom so bad. I was like, Mom, where are you at? My mom's my best friend, you know. They told my mom she could come in. And basically from there, like, I checked out. I went to my car. And I just remember it was so much, like, pressure. Like, I couldn't even take a deep breath like that. Like, I couldn't do that. Like, I was literally, like barely breathing, like, trying to breathe. Because it just felt so, like, fucking, like, one of those weights. Like, a weight was on my chest or something. Yeah, it was just so hard to breathe. And it was just, like, what the heck? You guys seen me. From there, like, it didn't hurt or anything when you wake up. Like, you're just, like, slumped, to be honest. I didn't feel like eating, even though I hadn't ate for, like, you can't eat for, like, 12 hours before your surgery. You can't eat past midnight from the day before, the night before. And I didn't have my surgery till like 1 or 2, so I was starving before surgery, but after surgery, I didn't want anything. Like, I was like, nah, like, I'm good. Like, I don't even feel like it. I would say the pain kicked in about later that, like, night, maybe, like, probably like 4 a.m. Like, I woke up in pain. And, I had to take my pills again. Girl, I was popping those pills like no other. Like, I've seen like girls be fine after their surgery, and no, not me. I was not okay. I was literally like, the second day I was literally like asking myself, like, what did you do to yourself? Like, what did you get yourself into? This is not worth it. Like, I was crying. Like, I was crying, dude. Like, it was just like, it was a pain I've never like felt before. Like, I've never had any type of surgery, so it was just a weird feeling. I did not like it. You just can't move, you have no mobility. And my mom had to help me like hold my back to get me up if I had to go to the bathroom or anything. And then you're also supposed to walk around like a few times to get your blood moving. And I hated that. Like, I wanted to lay down. Like, I hated that. I was like, oh my god, like, you're out of breath, you can't breathe, and then it's just like
this thing on your chest, and you're like, what the hell?
Honestly, the pain was pretty bad. I was taking the pills like more than I probably should have been, but I didn't care. After a couple days, like, the pain was fine, it was whatever, but the way you have to sleep for like a week or 2, I don't remember, but, or I slept for a week or 2 like upright. Like, you basically have to sit up just so your like stitches don't like come apart. So yeah, that was the worst for me. I literally used to sleep on my whole ass chest, guys. Like, I used to fall asleep like that. But now, like, I literally have to sleep on my back. And I never used to be a back sleeper. I was either a side or like on my chest. So that sucked. Like, your back literally feels like you're 80 years old and you can't fucking move. Like, you're just like so uncomfortable. You can't ever get comfortable when you try to go to sleep. Like, it's just terrible. It's terrible. I would never do that again. I mean, obviously, if I didn't have titties, I would do it again. But I would never do that again. Like, I'm good off surgeries, but let me not say that though, because you never know. But yeah, that was honestly terrible. That was the worst part for me. Like, I need my sleep, and I hate when I'm uncomfortable. So all right, moving on. Stitches. So your stitches are going to be in for about 2 weeks, and then you go to a checkup basically and get them taken out. Honestly, it feels so much better when they get the stitches taken out. Like, it just kind of hurts after a while with the stitches, but once you take it out, you're good. Scars. So I'm gonna show you my scars today, guys. I couldn't really show you like in the beginning videos just because like there was always tape or there was always like a gauze thing for the scars, but we're gonna show you the scars today. So there's one. Okay, let me see, try to get closer. There's one scar. Okay, and then there is the other scar. So honestly, for my boobs being the size that they are, here I'm gonna show you guys a little more. Like, my boobs are pretty like jamungular, you know? So for being the size that they are, like, that's a tiny scar. I think so. And it honestly isn't even close to like being done healing. So yeah, I'm excited for them to heal. But yeah, those are my scars. It's probably like what, like a little, like, it's like that big, guys. Dead ass. And then also I want to talk about these bras. These are the bras that I've been living in for like a month now. I have this one and I have like a cream colored one. And then I also have my like actual boob surgical bra that I've been like switching around, those three. But I got this one. It's like the Avia brand from Walmart. I think they're cute. They're the little zip up ones, so you don't have to do all the extra shit. But yeah, this one is size medium, and honestly, like, it's too small. Like, it suffocates me. But the other one is size large, and it was perfect. So yeah, there's this one. They're cute though. I really like them. They're just like, you know, the normal sports bra on the back. But yeah, I would say the pain level was probably like an 8 out of 10. At times it was like an 8 out of 10. Other than that, you're just on medication and it's just like you can't move. That's the only thing that like sucks ass. But slowly but surely you get better. So, you know, if this is something you really want to do and that you've thought about and it's not for other people, blah blah blah, you know, no doubts, no like second guesses, because I was down. Like, this is something I've been wanting. Like, I knew like it wasn't for anybody else. That's what like helped me to make the decision, I guess. I wanted them while I'm young, having fun, you know. If I had no titties right now, I would do it again. I would do it again. Because I am just starting to fall in love with them. Like, they are my best friends. They're my girls, you know, so I would never trade them for the world. I'm happy with my decision and I would never take it back. And that's 2 months out, so I mean, we'll see, but, or we're 6 weeks out, so no regrets so far, guys. One thing, did I go over the muscle, under the muscle? Your girl went under the muscle, that's why it was so painful. But honestly, under the muscle, I think, fuck my life, bro. Here we go. Ah, it's so loud. Thank you. Okay, so what was I saying? Under the muscle, I personally think is better, just because when you go under the muscle and you don't have much like elasticity to your skin. Wait, let me start over. When you go under the muscle, you have the muscle to hold the implant in. When you go over the muscle, all that's holding the implant is your skin, which is what I think why they end up looking like saggy. I think if you're getting a breast augmentation, like, and you started out with like little bitties like me, go under the muscle for sure. Going back to work, I honestly milked my surgery so hard, and then like it was also like corona time, so I didn't really have work, so I was milking that shit. Like, I did not work for probably what, like a month. You could probably honestly go back to work if you're not like lifting shit at work. I work in sales, so I'm just like standing there looking cute, you know. But 2 weeks if you're a baby like me. Soonest probably a week, to be honest. just because you're just sucked out of energy from the surgery and everything, it would just be better. The longer you can get off work, just do it. You just want to relax when you're healing, you know? So yeah, just as long as you can. And don't lift anything for, like, I still don't lift anything heavy, and it's been like 6 weeks. Like, I'm probably milking this shit like too much, but I'm just scared, to be honest. Like, I want them to heal, and then I'll do whatever crazy shit I want to do later, you know? You could start working out your lower legs like 2 weeks in. Like, I was working out like constantly like before my surgery, but I haven't got back into it yet, just because like I probably will soon. At 6 weeks, I think I'm ready to at least do lower legs. But yeah, I would say just wait for like anything upper. Like, he says you can do it at like 6 weeks, but I'm not. You're not gonna catch me doing upper. I don't even do upper to begin with, so I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, another thing I want to talk about is the warranty on the Saline boobs. The Saline implants have a warranty that you have to buy like after surgery. You have 45 days to buy it, and it's $200, and then you're covered for like, what, I think 10 years or something, and then they cover like part of the like surgery costs and everything. So I honestly think that's worth it. Get the warranty. It's better safe than sorry. It's only $200 on top of what you're gonna pay. So I mean, I got it, so I would recommend getting it. These are my boobs right now at 6 weeks. We are barely into the healing process, guys. Like, it takes a year to fully heal your boobs. So 3 months is when you gotta get to finally see them like drop. But yeah, just be patient, because literally you look like an alien when you first pop out the surgery room, you know? It should be obvious. Like, I don't know. You're not just gonna pop out and have amazing boobs. Like, it takes time. So that's that. You will catch me after a year, so stay subscribe if you want to see more of my updates. Another like thing I see like people talk about like in these types of videos, because obviously I've watched them like before I got my boobs done, is like your nipple sensitivity. Okay, a lot of people like say you can like lose your nipple sensitivity, or like you just don't feel anything from your nipples anymore, but I have yet to like see if I've lost like sensation. At first you literally like here down your boobs are like numb, basically. That's what happened for me, at least. Like, my boobs were just numb from here to the bottom. My nipple, hold on, let me check. I can feel this one. This one I can't feel. Okay, so like, and I used to not be able to feel either one. But so that's why I think it just takes time for your nipples to like wake up after that traumatic event, you know? So we'll see. This one's going strong. We'll see if this girl wants to wake up, but yeah, that's my update on that. Now, I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me questions about the whole, anything you wanted to ask me about the breast augmentation. Oh, one more thing. Before we get into the Instagram questions, I just wanted to show you guys this little baby right here. This is the skin therapy oil from Palmer's Cocoa Butter Formula. And this is what I've been using on my boobs like recently. It's like an oil for stretch marks and scars. So I've been putting that on my boobs like a couple times a day. I'll leave a picture of the other one that I used in the beginning, because I didn't use this one in the beginning. I used like for the first like what, 2, 3, 4 weeks. I was using like this like tub of cocoa butter, and it was literally like butter type of formula. But yeah, you would just rub that on your boobs, and I feel like it lasts longer than this. Like, if you're just chilling, like dying on the couch, you can just use that one, because you're not gonna get it on your clothes or anything. You're just in the house. This one I like better for like when I have to go to work and just everyday use. Like, it's better. So that's why I switched to this one. But I would recommend the other one, just because at first like you don't want to reapply it all the time, so it lasts longer. But that's that. Alright, but let's get into the Instagram questions that you guys had for me. First question, do they feel real? Honestly, girl, okay, they're hard as hell right now. Like I said, they're not gonna drop until 3 months, and then past that 6 months when they're gonna start jiggling and shit. But right now they literally, like, I can bounce, they don't move, like they don't fucking move, okay? They're literally hard right now. Like, they're just here to look pretty right now. They're just trying. They're trying their hardest. But yeah, it's just really tight right now, so it still has to like get used to the body and the skin. And then also, does it hurt to run or go up and downstairs? Again, they don't move right now, so I don't feel anything right now. Like, it's just like, it's low-key like I have my little bitties still. Like, you just don't feel anything. If you guys know the small titty committee, then you know what I'm talking about. Like, you just don't even, doesn't faze you. Next question. You thinking about getting fake titties? Boy, I got them. What made you want to get them? Like I said, like, I had no boobs before. I was literally wearing, here, let me see, like these bombshell ass Victoria's Secret ass bras were my boobs before. So if that's what, like, I got a lot of questions like, your boobs are fake, you got them done? And I'm like, yeah. Like, they popped out of nowhere. Y'all would have seen them before if I had boobs, but this was my boobs before. Dead ass. Like, look at that shit. Bombshell be coming through for us little bitty girls, you know? But yeah, this was my boobs before. Basically, this is what I wanted. I wanted this to be my real boobs, and that's what I got. Like, this is them from the side. You can kind of see. And then there's this from the side, you know? So yeah, this is my one and trusty girl. But dude, like, you don't want to have a bra be your boobs all the time. Like, you can't even show cleavage or anything. Honestly, I got boobs because I really just want to wear like little tops and things like that without looking like unproportioned. Like, my body, like, I was supposed to have boobs in life, you know? Like, my body was just meant for them. But I didn't get them. So I went out and bought me some, you know? It's just like, whatever you feel good. If you feel good with your double A cup, honey, great. I wish I could have been like cool with my little girls. Like, I did not care. But sometimes you just feel like they're not you. I felt like, as a girl, I have a right to have titties. You know? Like, I have a right in my life to enjoy some titties someday. And that's what I did. I went out and bought me some. So whatever you're happy with, whatever makes you happy, just do it. Just do it. Like, if it's for you, do it. If it's for somebody else, fuck them. If you're happy, that's all that matters, folks. To answer that question, what made you want to get them? It was more like I've always wanted them. But once you find your doctor and like you find somebody who's experienced it before, it's just like a no-brainer. Like, you're like, done. Here I go. I want to start my journey. Do you get to choose your size? Yes, you get to choose your size. I chose my size, and if the doctor likes it, he'll say he likes it. If he says he recommends something different, then it's your choice if you want to do what he recommends or not. I would recommend to go with whatever he recommends just because he's the doctor. He knows what he's talking about. He's been doing this. TANEJA's been doing this for like over 10 years or some crazy shit like that. So yeah, I would just trust him, to be honest. Like, that's what I was planning to do. Like, if he told me to do a number, I was gonna do that number. Like, no doubts. What to know before you get one? I'm guessing like a breast augmentation. So what you should know before you get one is it is like pain. You're down for a while. It's really a risk. Surgery is always a risk. You have to really like have no doubts about it. Like, you want it, then go for it. But other than that, just know that it is a lot of money, time of your life, and it is a risk because it's surgery. But if you have the right motives, then that's all you need to know. Like, just do your research about your doctors and do your research about what type of implant you want, and it's really just customizable to you. I can't tell you like what you need to know because it's all what your preference is for everything. I would say like what you need to do before surgery is just have your bed sheets washed, have everything like nice in your room, just because like you don't want a toxic little cluttery space when you're like feeling like shit. Have plenty of cocoa butter on deck, and you really need somebody to take care of you. There's no way you can do this shit without it. Like, no way. My mom was my hero. Like, she was my hero. Ride or die. I could never pay her back for that time in my life because she was there. She was on it. Yeah. And then next question. I'm just gonna do questions I haven't really answered on the video yet. Aftercare. This shit. What's the reason for them being fake? Honestly, I don't know. People just call them that. They're not fake. They're literally right here. So, I don't know. What are my thoughts on them so far? I don't want to say too much just because it's only been 6 weeks, you know? I haven't really, like, gone out and lived my life to the fullest with them yet. Like, I've been pretty, like, stay at home. I mean, plus COVID. Like, you can't really do anything. But so far, I love them. Does it feel good when somebody sucks on them? Well, I will get back to you on that one, homegirl. Oh, goddamn. Hardest part of recovery definitely for me was the sleeping situation. Like, I just can't sleep on my back and it hurts. It hurts. Like, you're 80. How soon did you feel comfortable to move freely? I feel like like I told you guys, like I milked it for a while, but probably like 2.5 weeks-ish. Like, that's when I was like, okay, like, let me go get my stuff. I can do this on my own. But I was milking it pretty hard for like 2 weeks. But after that, it was good to like get up, move around, move freely. Do you wish you went bigger? Honestly, I can't tell right now yet. Like, from what I've seen already, like, I'm really happy with the size. Like, I feel like they really like fit my body. They don't look too crazy. Like, I mean, I didn't want to get like top heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want it to be like melt fucking watermelons on my chest, like, but I did want like boobs and like cleavage and like goods, you know? I wanted all that, just as long as it's proportionate, you know, with your body. Yeah, so honestly, I don't wish I went any bigger. I think this is perfect, especially after like what the anesthesiologist told me when I woke up. And then also, just so you guys know, if you want to go bigger after you get your surgery, you can go bigger. The only thing is you can't go smaller. So that's what you gotta keep in mind. You can literally go to the office and they'll like, oh, this is for Saline too, by the way. Saline, you can go bigger. You just go in the office. I don't know how they do it, but you can go to the office and they do it for you. So you can go bigger. So if I wanted to go bigger, I could totally go bigger. So I'm not tripping about it. But I'm really glad I didn't go any smaller, to be honest. This is perfect. And not a question, but just wanted to say I love how open you are about your surgery. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, honestly, like, if it doesn't bother you, then I don't see why you shouldn't be. Like, it helps people out. And I like being open about it because then, like, I can have conversations with people and I don't have to be like sketched out when people ask me about it. Like, no, like, what's up, girl? I will tell you what the deal is, you know? But yeah, that is basically all of the questions, guys. Woo! We made it. Yeah, just let me know if you guys have any more questions. The fastest way you're gonna get an answer, to be honest, is if you add me on Instagram and DM me. But other than that, we are basically finished with this video. One more look at the girls. But yeah, I am in love. I'm in love, guys. I can't wait till they drop and they like get squishy. Other than that, guys, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Slay with Shay, y'all. Shay. Again, don't forget to subscribe to your girl. Turn on your post notifications because I will be posting some more videos. And then, yeah, I love you. Bye.